Got an article from VideoGamesChronicle.com about some bullshit that's been going on in video games for a very long time, way longer than it should have been. And of course, it's still continuing today. Austrian court says FIFA packs constitute gambling, orders PlayStation refunds. It's the latest European legal battle against the virtual football Goliath. Court in Austria has ruled that FIFA Ultimate Team packs are a form of gambling and has ordered PlayStation maker Sony to issue refunds. Essentially, if you don't know what FIFA Ultimate Team is, it's basically you can open up packs, as they call them, of like trading cards, like actual, like when we were kids, or you can still do it today or whatever. Open up packs of baseball cards, football cards, whatever it is. But in this case, the cards represent individual players, and there is like a rarity system to it. Your double diamonds and your triple purple, blah, what the hell ever kind of shit. And then you can make a team with those guys, and people will spend it and play with them online. People will spend a ton of money on that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand it at all, because you got to restart that every year basically. But anyway, according to Games Wirtschaft, I probably am butchering that name, so sorry about that. A small court in the district of Hermagor found in favor of several Austrian FIFA players who sued Sony in 2020. Now the reason Sony's being sued is probably because they figured Sony would be more reactive to it, because EA is like the main perpetrator of this shit, because they do it with Madden Ultimate Team and stuff. They're far from the only developers that do this kind of shit though. But usually most of them you see like in the mobile market and shit of that nature, or you'll see it like from, just various MMOs or, that kind of stuff. Anyway, the suit alleged that the plaintiffs, including one minor, had gambled away over £400 or euros, my mistake, on the football simulator. The suit brought forward by lawyer Ulrich Sahlberg claimed that the ability to spend money on FIFA's random pack system violated the country's gambling laws and sought to hold Sony liable. Now, according to the report, Sony has been ordered to repay 338 euros and 26 cents, although the company has yet to respond to the judgment. According to the court, due to the contents of these loot boxes having the possibility of being worth more or less monetarily than the value of the pack itself, thus theoretically offering a financial benefit to those lucky enough to receive a valuable item to violate the Austrian Gaming Act. Usually what EA will do, or what some of the other places will do, is that they'll either shut that kind of stuff off in these individual countries that may have an outlaw, or they just won't come out with the game, period. Because there's plenty of places, plenty of countries who have no issue with that. As it says here, FIFA Ultimate Team has faced scrutiny across Europe in recent years due to its popularity and the ability to generate huge sums of money for EA. They make more money off that shit than they do for the games, which is one of the reasons why Madden's in such a sorry state. Now, I've heard bad things about FIFA. I personally am not as knowledgeable about that as I am about Madden. I know Madden has been in a sorry state for years. It's been getting worse and worse. Or they say, oh, this is the year they're making a turn. They turned that corner. Bullshit. But anyway, players assemble their ultimate team. Okay, this way I want to talk about. By acquiring items representing players, both contemporary and legends of football. One way of doing this is by purchasing packs of cards, which can fluctuate in value from around $1 or €1.99 for the most basic pack to over $30 or €30. My mistake. The sticking point comes from the contents of the pack themselves. Yada yada yada. It goes on and it says you'll always receive 30 gold items and X pack. The quality of the players in those packs is randomized and incentivizes players to open endless packs with hopes of receiving the item they want. People will do entire videos of opening these goddamn packs and shit, and it's gambling. It's like you got people hooked up to the IV because they want to open those packs. It's like people buying an entire box of cards and then opening them all up on stream or whatever. But in this, it's video game form, and you're not actually like handing it over. You're not waiting to get the packs. You're not doing this. It's all virtual, so it's just so much easier to be like, well, buy another one. It's only €2, or wherever it happens to be in the country. It's only it's only $2 this. It's only $1 that. It's only this. It's only that kind of shit. And it's like it's insidious. It's terrible. And I understand that there is an element of people need to be smarter than that. I get it, but you are also taking advantage of it. There's also the problem with the kids, because young people can do this kind of shit and be taken advantage of. And it's like if you're 12 years old, 13 years old, you could be doing that shit and you don't even realize. Oh, I got my dad's credit card or my mom's credit card on there. I just bing, bing, bing. I rack up however high the bill is. Oops, But anyway, the article continues. I won't read the whole thing. I will link in the description box. It's almost over. But last year, the highest administrative court in the Netherlands overturned a previous decision to fine Electronic Arts 10 million euros for keeping loot boxes in FIFA. And that's one of the things you get court going back and forth and stuff. The ability to purchase these loot boxes have been removed in select territories such as Benelux, but the majority of regions remain unchanged. Electronic Arts said earlier this year that FIFA 23 is pacing to be the biggest title in franchise history. Now, in terms of the sales and stuff, I don't know. Now, in terms of the amount of money they make, it's freaking absurd. It is absolutely absurd. Now, it says FIFA 23 released in 2022 and enjoyed a record-breaking launch for the franchise in terms of first-week player numbers. It attracted over 10.3 million players in its first 7 days of availability compared to 9.1 million players who joined FIFA 22 in the 10 days following its release. It's the kind of thing that's it's very, in a way, because they're still greedy. But in a way, I'm kind of surprised that they either don't lower the price of these FIFA games or Madden or whatever to $30. Although I'm sure that, although this is going to be the last year of the whole FIFA thing, but like with Madden, the NFL would probably say no, don't lower. But I'm surprised they either don't go free to play or they don't lower the price of the game to try to get the games out there more, because they make so much more money off this Ultimate Team shit than anything else. It's like it's not even close. It's kind of like how Call of Duty makes more money now off of the whole Warzone stuff than they do on the games. Like or how much money Fortnite makes and so on and such forth. It's like that's why so many of these companies go free to play. But anyway, this whole loot box stuff, it's insidious. Me personally, I don't like loot boxes. I hate them. All the people I know, it's anecdotal, of course, but all the people I know hate them, don't buy them. But I'm sure there's tons of people obviously there's tons of people online who disagree, and they love this kind of stuff. Now, do they actually enjoy it, or are they just so addicted to it and hooked to it that they can't stop themselves? I don't know. But I'm in favor of getting rid of this kind of shit. Because number one, I don't like the whole loot box thing in terms of, well, you're paying, whether it's $5, $10, whatever it is, for a chance to get this. It's like, no, just tell me here, tell me what the price is. Then I'll decide if I'm going to pay for it or not. This whole loot box stuff, it's only a couple bucks, it's only a couple euros, it's only this. But you got a chance to get something great, and a lot of times they don't even publish what the percentages are, or if they do, it's 0.021 or 0.001 or some bullshit like that. And you're like, come on, dude, I ain't even got a half of 1% chance of getting this stuff. I hate it. I wish it would be gone. It's one of the words, or at least restricted something, anything. I'm in favor of that, but you may have different opinions. I'd love to debate people about this. But anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Like I said, I'll link this in the description box if you want to read it for yourself. There's links and such and everything. But thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.